Hey there, young explorers. Have you ever wondered what would happen if all the ice on Earth decided to melt? It sounds like something out of a movie, right? But what if it actually happened? What if all that frozen water turned into liquid and flowed into our oceans? Whoa, that's a lot of water. Imagine a world where coastlines disappear and entire cities are submerged underwater. It sounds scary, but it's a real possibility if we don't take care of our planet. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. By understanding the impact of melting ice, we can learn how to protect our planet and prevent this watery disaster. So, are you ready to dive into the world of melting ice and discover its incredible effects? Buckle up because we're about to embark on an exciting adventure. Let's get started. Before we jump into the big melt, let's find out where all this ice is hanging out. You might be surprised to learn that most of Earth's ice isn't in your freezer. It's in two very chilly places: Antarctica, way down south, like a giant popsicle at the bottom of our planet, and Greenland. This massive island in the North Atlantic is like a giant ice cube. These icy giants hold a massive amount of frozen water. If all that ice melted, the sea level would rise by a whopping amount, enough to submerge many coastal cities. But that's not all. There are also glaciers, which are like rivers of ice, flowing slowly down mountains all over the world. Even these smaller chunks of ice contribute to rising sea levels when they melt. Now let's talk about what happens when all this ice melts and flows into the ocean. You guessed it, the sea level rises. Imagine filling a bathtub with water and then adding a few more buckets. What happens? The water level goes up, right? That's what happens to our oceans when the ice melts. The extra water has nowhere to go but up, swallowing up coastlines and even entire cities. Just imagine, cities like Mumbai, New York and Shanghai could be in danger of going for an unexpected swim. That would be quite a sight, but not a good one. The melting ice isn't just bad news for humans, it's a disaster for our animal friends too. Many animals like polar bears, seals, and penguins depend on ice for their survival. Imagine a polar bear searching for food on a shrinking ice floe. With less ice, they have a harder time hunting, which means less food for them and their cubs. And what about the penguins? They rely on ice floes to raise their chicks. Without these icy platforms, their nests would be submerged, putting their little ones at risk. It's a chain reaction. Melting ice not only affects sea levels, but also disrupts the delicate balance of nature.